What's up, y'all? July 26th here, and I just want to start this video off by saying rest in peace to Vernon Forrest, who tragically lost his life last night. He was gunned down um, in a botched robbery in Atlanta. So rest in peace to him. And it's not looking good for boxers, man. We've lost three great boxers now in the last month, starting with Arguello. And then Arturo Gatti, obviously, and now Vernon Forrest. So I salute those guys. Obviously, know that they were warriors inside the ring, and they were just the best. Let's move on. Let's move on to November 14th. It's gonna be my fight of the year, Manny Pacquiao versus Miguel Cotto. It's gonna be a great fight. It's not gonna be an easy fight for either fighter. So for those of you saying it's going to be this guy or this guy right away, knocking this guy, it's not going to happen, alright? These guys, you have to understand that they're fighting for their countries. They're not just fighting for recognition or for families or for bragging rights. Like, these guys are fighting for their countries. So they're going to come out with heart of lions, of warriors, champs, you know, like they are. Let's go through their resumes real fast. These guys have fought the best, starting with Miguel Cotto. Zab Judah, Sugar Shane Mosley, Margarito, Clottey. You know, he's just fought really tough guys. Same thing with Manny Pacquiao. Eric Morales, Juan Manuel Marquez, Marco Antonio Barrera, David Diaz. This guy's been Diaz. He's been in there just warriors. These guys have fought the best. That's why I think it's not going to be just a one and done. These guys are warriors. Let's start with Manny. What makes him so great is that he comes at you from all angles. This is why people just get hit, rocked by Manny. He comes at you, he uses his legs so well, he turns well, aside from just being blindingly fast. And he puts together good combinations. You know, it's not like he just, we know that he can just demolish you with that straight left and that's it, but he's not a one-punch boxer. You know, he throws 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punch combinations at times, you know what I mean? So he's great at that. So yeah, he turns well, he uses his legs, he's just in and out. He's in, he's out, he's in, he's out, you know, it's hard to catch him. He's gonna start fast in this fight. He's definitely gonna start fast. The minute that bell rings, he always does, and we know that Miguel Cotto is a slow starter. So that's the way that the fight is gonna be. You know, Miguel is just gonna have to weather the early storm, or it's gonna be bad for him. But I think he will. One thing with Pacquiao is that we know that he's susceptible to getting punched. Especially with the counter. We saw it in the Marquez fight, which to me was the blueprint on how to fight Manny Pacquiao. We saw it with the Eric Morales fight, at least the first one. Even with Marco Antonio Barrera, like those guys showed you that and they're great counter punchers, but he's susceptible to getting hit. He can't get hit. He doesn't have the greatest defense in there. So yeah, I think that's going to be the thing for Manny, is that he's going to have to improve on his defense because Miguel will hit him. Another thing, and I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, I don't think that Manny Pacquiao has faced a polished fighter since he fought Marquez in early 2008. I mean, a lot of people argue, oh, you know, the Diaz fight. Yeah, Diaz is a great fighter, but either way, that's still early 2008. Not taking anything away from De La Hoya or Hatton, but come on, we saw the fights. De La Hoya looked depleted, drained, tired, everything, anything that whatever word you want to use, he just looked bad. And Hatton, we know that Hatton is susceptible to just getting rocked. He comes in with that lunging left hook, and you know, and he opens up. So and again, not taking anything away from Pacquiao. Pacquiao did what he was supposed to do. He's a superb boxer, and he took care of business very quickly. So, but again, I don't think that either fighter was a huge challenge for Manny, and that's why Freddie Roach was able to just make these predictions and have them on cue, on point, you know. Which brings us to Miguel Cotto, who is a polished fighter. He's a warrior. Let's start off with his speed. A lot of people are saying, oh, you know, Cotto ain't got no speed. You're out of your mind. Watch the fights. He fought Judah. Judah was supposed to just take him apart with the speed. You know what I mean? What happened? Who was the quicker fighter that fight? Cotto. Then you move on to Sugar Shane, who to me is quicker in my eyes than Judah. And Shane, same thing again, was supposed to pick him apart with the speed. Who was the quicker fighter that night? Miguel Cotto was. So for those of you saying Miguel doesn't have speed, he has speed. Watch the fights. Just don't make ignorant, you know, comments. Let's start with his faults. We know his defense is a little shaky. I think he has pretty good defense, but we know that when he holds his gloves up, he comes in and he does this, which he leaves the middle open to get caught with that straight left, and he is going to get caught with that straight left. So I think he needs to improve on that a little, especially for this fight. Being that Manny has a great left hand, he's going to have to kind of do the winky right thing and kind of just put those gloves together and hold them tight so he doesn't get pummeled by that straight left hand. So yeah, tightening up the glove is one thing. He's got to protect. As well as his left hook. He opens up a little bit too when he throws his left hook. So he's going to have to keep that right hand up in order to not get caught with that left. To me, the keys for Miguel Cotto are three things. The first thing is he's going to have to use his legs. He's got to turn Manny, turn Manny. He can't sit there just like a sitting duck and just get caught because Manny's going to tear him apart. The second thing is the body. He's got to go to the body and wear Manny down. We all waited for it in the Margarito fight. It never came. You would have thought that after the first half of the fight in the 7th round, 8th round, he would have started going to the body to wear down Margarito, who, after seeing that he wasn't going down because he has a steel chin, and now steel gloves apparently. Not apparently, yeah, steel gloves. But that's another topic. But we wanted him to go to the body. It never came. He did a great job, or at least a better job, of going to the body with Joshua Clottey to wear Clottey down a little bit. But he's definitely going to have to go to the body with Pacquiao to wear him down. The third thing is counterpunching. Like I mentioned, he's going to have to counterpunch. Block, shoot, block, shoot. Another thing with Miguel, which is to me going to be one of the big deciding factor, is can he learn, or not learn, can he use that straight right? We've all known him. He favors the left hook more. Hasn't been really known for a straight right, but he's going to have to use that straight right. Once Manny throws that left comes down, that left hand comes down, he's got to come right over it with the right hand. So he's going to have to use that right. So those are the keys for Miguel Cotto: to turn, use his legs, go to the body, and the counterpunching with Miguel Cotto. With Manny Pacquiao. I'm not going to give a prediction. I'll leave that up to you guys. You guys are the experts. But I will say this. Manny's going to come out shooting like he always does. Guns blazing. If Cotto can weather the storm, which I think he will, then it's going to make for that much of a better fight going into later rounds. So to me, it's going to come down to who has better conditioning, one, and whose defense is better going into later rounds. It's not going to be done early, I don't think. I think that if it does, I think it's going to go the distance. But if it doesn't, it's definitely going to go into 9, 10, 11th round. But yeah, again, leave your comments. Let me know what you think, and it's going to be great. We deserve this. Not like Floyd's punk ass who chooses to fight somebody who's 2 weight classes below you. You're a punk. I hope Marquez whips your ass. But anyways, that's it. I'm signing out. Peace to those breathing, and rest in peace to those who are not. You know what I mean? All those great boxers that have passed. Much love, and I guess I'll holler at y'all November 15th with everybody else who's going to be putting up videos. It's going to be a good one, y'all. Peace.